Hello everyone. So myself Ajay Surya. So I'm currently pursuing artificial intelligence and data science in South Engineering College, third year. So this video is currently about I'm doing a mini project for my third year report analysis. So this video is completely going to be about that. So let's get into the video. So we are from team number 18. So our product is about Vision Estate, an AI powered real estate analyzer. So what is this project? Is gonna do is all about in the field of real estate. So let's get into the video by just talking about the problem statement that we are going to be approaching and solving by our project. So the major problem that we found that has been existing in our real world society is there are multiple various big platforms like No Broker or any other real estate platform where you can upload your land like OLX like platform such like platforms. So you'll just upload your lands or your documents and your apartment details, but they don't have proper verifications. It would be like hallucinated data stuff. There can be valid data and there can be like not illegitimate data and there can be even scams out there. So what they do is if some person X is gonna come and look for a property and if that land has not been verified or if it does not have a patta or etc., it may come under a false assumption and they may pay an initial amount. So after that, the scammer may run away. So this is a major problem that been existing, and there are some other problems. Is for example, if land is there and they let's take a villa. See if there's a villa is there, but the villa is 20 to 25 years old, but they are claiming to be like it is a brand new villa and it has some more features. Even though the image has some cracks, dirts, and stuff, but as of the description says, they will be saying like it is a brand new villa. So the SEO will be getting more optimized and it may reach more people and stuff. So that kind of misleadings are also being there. So we came up with this solution called Vision Estate and AI for real estate analyzer. So what it does is we will give like images to these real estate analysis. That's the version one. We actually built a version one and version two. So first I'll walk you through the version one. So what the version one does is we'll be uploading the image analysis. So we are using a YOLO model. You only look once model. So what it does is it goes through the images and it analyzes is there any objects in the image? Is there any external object that should not be present in the image? It is used for like area calculations and stuff. So we can easily predict if there are some cracks or if there are any defects in this house. It will just detect all by itself. So and it will just in assistive of human, it will just give reports related to that. And we can also find the areas of the house that have been given. For example, it uses like an A4 sheet analysis. So what it does is it captures the size of the A4 sheet, traverses it through the X and Y axis, and it just finds out the entire area. And the entire area will be presented in a 3D aspect. So since I'm just talking too much, let's just walk in through the report. So the this entire report has the abstract and the we can also see the table of contents what is present in this report here. Abstract, introduction, project review, the problem statement, and the entire problem that we faced and how we just overcome it and what are the optimal solutions that we just laid out for things. So everything's been listed in this documentation. So we'll just start with a quick mock-up and we'll just get to know more about this thing. So I'll just say a bit about this thing. So we have the backend folder. Inside the backend folder, we have the analyzer.py. So what I was just talking about, like the image will be captured and the cracks will be detected by using the YOLO model. So we are using the object detection model called YOLO. Yeah, right. So using that, we can just find out the objects and we can also find out the cracks that are being present in this image. So it would be used from these stuffs. So yeah, we are using even CV2 library to as we are just dealing with the images. And this is the version one of the product that we have been talking about. Let's see how it has been running in the yeah, this is the front end. So I have already run the front end here. So yeah, so here is the front end and the back end has been running in the separate terminal. So the front end we'll just have a quick demo. So it just states like it's a vision state and we are just verifying its stuff. So I didn't even log in or sign up. So since it's the version one, we just didn't go with the authentication, but the version two has the authentication stuff. So let's just drop room perspective. So I have 4 test images to drop it here. So I'll just drop in there. And after I just give a analysis mode. So yeah, the output is being shown. So what it shows is like the first one is the image analysis model. So it just find out like it has a TV, it has a bottle, it has a laptop. So these are some of the misaccurate features like some text are there, but it's structurally classified as a crack. So we are just working on this. And there are some cracks here, it just detected. So see, we have some structural cracks like structures, and the person has been standing. So this is the major ideology of our thing. And what I was talking about the A4 sheet reference, right? So it is here. See, it takes the A4 sheet as a reference and it just multiplies itself and fills up the entire area to find the area that is being presented in the image. So yeah. So based upon that, we'll get a 3D representation of the calibrated area. So yeah, here's that area. So our AI has been analyzing like it can be like approximately like this much area of width of 321 meter and height of this much like and length, and the total area will get calculated based upon that. So this is what about the version one test is like, but we are we have been improved it so much in the recent times, and we have got a version two, which is like an entire end-to-end system where a user flow will be like much more professional and yeah, it would have the essential feature what a real world application must have, right? So in order to move that, I'll just go into a new window. So new window, I'll just open the second project. So the second project version 2, I'll just select it. So yeah, this is the second project that we are having. So let me just run it. So we are just running out of time. So okay. So first I need to get into it. So CD project. So it is present under code. So CD code. Under CD code, so just npm run this. Since I have already installed the dependency, so we'll just go with the npm run. So okay. First, let me just close this first one because it's gonna get calibrated and we'll have multiple localhost terminal flashes. Example, if you're going to run in the same port like 8080 or 8080 again and again in the same port, the local host may get confused and it may lead some issues later. So I'll just close that thing. Okay. As of now, we'll just close it. Okay. We'll just go with the back end. So this is the back end for last thing. So in order to run the back end, yeah, we just started with the back end. Okay. I'll just open the front end in a new port. So yeah, this is the updated version. So I have already logged in as j underscore admin as I was previously working in this. We just use the cache memory, but we can actually log out and log in further. This admin has the feature like to just approve and reject the properties that have been listed in the site. For example, a random person cannot like come and put some hallucinated information over here and he just can't claim like he's not a scammer, that stuff. Like, so it would be like reviewed by a human at the very back end, but the most of these things will be like assisted in the face of AI. So we'll just go with the list your property. We can also browse your property, like what are the properties that have been already been held. As of now, there is no property since there's some issues in the backend. It seems I just want to have a check of it. So just a minute. So pause. Yeah. There's a small issues like I just forgot it to like change the directory. So I just show you what it happened. So I just had a quick glance of what was going on. So the thing is like we didn't just go into the mini project, we didn't just jump into the code and we didn't jump into the backend. So I just really gave like Python unicorn into the root directory. So that was the issue. So now the backend is working fine. So just I'll just walk you through again. So there's a J admin that have been already logged in. So there is the admin panel. This only has the admin route to just validate and eradicate the properties that are not comes under the consideration of our preferences. So we'll just list out the properties first. So the first thing is like you have to give your full name. So I'll just give my name. So Jay Surya, and the email address was like already filled. So the phone number is like 961123. You have to give like 10 numbers. If you're just gonna give more than 10, now it's like, yeah, you're giving like an invalid phone number. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything will be checked at the back end. So that's no issue. So apartment for rent, we just go for rent. Okay. Sales. So the property title is like um, domestic apartment. So description is like it has vast living room and all data that the that the provider that they need to give to attract the users to get their property being selected. So the monthly price is like 23,000, and we just proceed further. The street goes is like number 12, and the door number, and the city will be like Chennai, and the state would be like Tamil Nadu. So yeah, it's mock-up data, but in real world we'll get the original data as well. So proceeding further, we have to give the total area. Like I am going to give like 12,000 square meters, and the width is like 120, and the length is like 100, and the number of bedroom let it be 3 BHK and with 2 attached bathrooms. So yeah, next. So let me just give in all the photos. This is the version 2. I'll just give all the test images. Proceeding further, we'll just go into the property verification. I'll just give next. Let me just agree to all the consents. So yeah, before that, let me check like it has been recording. Yes, record. Okay, I'll just agree to all the consents. So we have to agree all the consent policies before just submitting it. I'll just give submit. So what really happens is like it goes to the AI analysis phase. In this AI analysis phase, what our version 1 does not, it will just integrate and it will do all those things in these 3 steps. Yeah, it just did. So it just found like it has some minor cracks, and upon upon analyzing all these images, so it also gives like it can be a bathroom or which type of image. We can also change that later, and it is under it's under construction. So yeah, next is the fee calculation via email. So what this phase is like, in order to make this product a viable one, so it has to be really implemented. Now there will be some fee for the human to just go in person and validate all those details, like if everything plays perfectly, is the AI given an assisted one, or it has been hallucinated. Everything has to be checked by a person to just keep the standards high. So yeah, that fee will be just calculated, will be collected from them. So it is a verification fee for payment. So we'll just get those details. A mail will be sent to those who just validated it, and they'll pay their fees as up in there. So they'll have a payment gateway over there. Yeah, all those things will happen. So next we'll have the requirement document uploadation. So what is that like? So a land will have a patta or chitta. The patta is like the owner of the owner of the land, the document that shows the owner of the land, and the chitta is like the persons who previously owned those lands. All those details will be like present under the EC certificate as well. It's like those who just own this land in the current time interval over a period of 10 years or 15 years, all those details will be there. And yeah, all those details has to be uploaded because in the end, all those details are to be required in order to get validated. So I just upload all those details. So yeah, the third image. As of now, I'm uploading the test image, but in the real world, yeah, you guys know like the real documents will be uploaded, and we are just proceeding further. So yeah, it's now under our admin review. Since I am in the admin panel now, so as I'm already in the admin phase, so I can directly go to the admin route. Yeah, here it is what a mystic apartment, what we just listed previous things, right? Few cracks detected, but it does not says like it is not so big, so we can just approve it. After approved, we these are the test cases that we tried before, so we can just go and check like our property is being listed. Yeah, successfully our property is being listed on our site. So it's for rent and 23K per month, a mystic apartment, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Yeah, all those details has been listed. So yeah, this is the ideology of our application. We just need like AI to not completely replace the human assistance, but it should come in assistive of the human presence. So it would make the platform much more viable and more easier to use, and it does not make the hallucinated content go more into the data so that does not make the reputation of the companies go down. So yeah, that's our vision is like idea, and that's our mini project. So I'll also give the documentation of our mini project report in the description if you want have a check. You guys can go and have a check. Sorry for the background disturbance. I'm just in the public space. And yeah, thank you.